As I explained on Monday, MCCY was given information which it reviewed, it looked at carefully, and decided that it would not be in a public interest to allow this transaction to proceed. And thereafter, we discussed and proposed for this bill to take effect so that MES and the Minister overseeing MES would have the ability to take on board MCCY's views in relation to this particular transaction. There were also a number of members who asked what happened behind the scenes, what steps were taken, and whether or not some parties were approached. Let me first start by saying that the decision to take this step was not one that was taken lightly. It was after very careful, deliberate consideration, and even after that, it was decided that we ought to do this in as narrow a way as possible, as I had explained in Parliament on Monday. In addition, the government decided to act after we came to this conclusion and to do it in as transparent and as forthright a manner as possible. Let me explain. First, we decided to give a complete account of the basis of our objections and our views right here in Parliament. As I explained, there are considerations because it's a live deal. There is price-sensitive information, market-sensitive information. But the moment we were aware as to what steps we were going to take, how we proposed to take them, we came here, made a ministerial statement, and explained fully, and then tabled the bill. We've made it clear that the government does not have concerns over Allianz's standing or suitability to acquire a majority stake in Income. Allianz is a major global insurance company and asset manager, and we acknowledge that it can bring financial strength and expertise to Income. Our objections were to the structuring of the transaction and some of the terms of the deal, as I had explained on Monday. Second, we framed this bill because we acknowledge that under the Insurance Act today, there is no provision explicitly which allows MES to consider the views of MCCY in the case of an application relating to an insurer that is either a co-op or linked to a co-op. Therefore, we tabled the bill, as I mentioned, narrowly to amend the Insurance Act to provide a clear statutory basis for MCCY's views to be taken into account. Third, as I mentioned, the amendments are scoped specifically to only apply to a licensed insurer that is subject to an application under Section 26 and Section 27 of the Insurance Act, and where the licensed insurer is a cooperative, has acquired the business of a cooperative, or has substantial shareholder or effective controller, which is a cooperative. We are not seeking broad powers that covers general insurance transactions or of a broad remit in nature. So we have chosen to act in this way because we feel that's the most transparent and above-board manner. It will uphold rather than diminish Singapore's consistent reputation as a hub for business that is open, transparent, and rules-based.